Hi everyone, Elle here from Elle Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a detailed overview of my memory keeping and journaling system this year. Now I've been on a journey with memory keeping. In 2019 and 2020 I used bound books. So in 2019 I used a Hobonichi for planning and memory keeping, and I loved it. So the next year in 2020, I wanted to try a print impressions weeks, which is essentially the same. I think it's only a tad bit taller. But again, absolutely loved it. This thing is packed full of memories and stickers and lots of love and fun. And I don't know, I thought in 2021 I would switch it up and I would memory keep on my monthly inserts. And I loved seeing them filled up every month. You know, every day I had something that I could remember or, you know, just say that I did. But I realized at the end of the month or the end of the year, those inserts just get taken out of my ring binders and they get stashed away. And it's really hard to go back and reference them. So I'm kind of at that point where I'm back to a bound book. I can keep these for as long as I want. I can reference them how often I need to, and they're just easy to grab. So that's where I'm at in 2022. I am back using a Hobonichi Weeks. So the cover I'm using this month is from Naya Paperie. This is her velvet cotton leather. And I just love the layout of pockets on the inside. This is in collaboration with Karen. And it's just got a few card pockets up here, which I've stuck with some crazy fun deco. And it's got a bottom pocket down here, which I've put some other fun pink deco. And you'll see there's lots of crazy fun, doesn't make sense deco in here, and that's fine. This is what this is going to be for me. This isn't going to be a planner that I really show on Instagram that much because it's something for myself. I don't know. I just feel like you need one planner that you don't really care about. Not that I mind making sure my other planners are pretty for Instagram. I just like keeping them neat and pretty. This one, if you try too hard, you almost don't do it, in my experience. So I'm not putting any pressure to like sticker decorate this. You know, if I want to throw in some stickers, I will. If not, I don't care. The writing in here is really messy. I may change up the deco, I might not, you know, and none of it really makes sense. I mean, I've got a koala back here with a backpack, so this is just what I want right now. But yeah, and there's a sloth with a rainbow on the front. So yeah, this is just going to be really simple. Going into how I'm using it, there's two ways I'm using it. So, well, I guess maybe three. So the first way I'm using this Hobonichi Weeks is tracking my self-care. So if you can see at the top, I've got a legend here of what the kind of symbols mean. And then in my personal planner, I have it a bit more detailed. So here's the legend, but then I've broken down what each of those sections mean. So my mental health, my physical health, and my spiritual health. And then I've numbered them because I realized when I was just putting, you know, the markings, I didn't know what I was doing. Was I reading? Was I working out? You know, what was I doing? So I numbered them. So that's why you see kind of like X1, X6, here's like X1 and 4. So on that day I read and I did a hobby, which was probably planning or French or something like that. So you can see, and then some of them I read, I socialized with my friends, and then I also did some journaling. So that's how I'm keeping track of my self-care this year, because self-care is my word of the year and something I want to focus on. So that's how I'm using this kind of yearly overview section. In the monthly section, I'm not doing anything. I literally just wrote birthdays, anniversaries, and important dates that happen every single year. And there's no stickers, no nothing. It's just plain. I really have no use for this. Maybe that will change later in the year, but as of now, I'm totally fine with it being like that. And then we move into the weekly section. So all I'm doing for the weeks is I am writing down something significant that happened that day or that I want to remember, or just like a very short journal of like how I felt that day, and maybe how work went, who I talked to, you know, if we traveled anywhere. That's what goes on the days on the left. And then I'm using the grid pages on the right. You can see all these funny stickers. I've literally just put in random stickers to fill up space because I have all these cute Kaiway stickers to use. And then we finally get to the first week of the year. So you can see at the top I have list 1. So these lists are actually from the 52 List Project by Maria Seal. I got this book off Amazon, and of course I'll link it in the description below. I won't go through any of the prompts, just, you know, the first one so you can see what it means. But it breaks it down into seasons, and you literally get a prompt for a list. So list 1, list your goals and dreams for the year. And that's all I do, is I go through and I write, you know, my list. I'm not good at journaling. I cannot make myself sit down and write and write and write. I'm just one of those people where I don't really like my thoughts on paper. Like maybe someone will find them one day, and I don't know if I want someone to know what goes on in my head. But I am good at making lists. So this is how I'm going to journal and kind of get feelings out or thoughts out or aspirations, by making lists. So this is absolutely perfect for me. And there's tons of different versions of this. This is just the general one. And I'm really loving the list prompts so far. Some of them are really fun, like list a soundtrack of your life right now. Like how cool is that? So that's what I've been doing on the right side where the grid is. And as you can see, sometimes I've got a long list, sometimes I've got a really short list. But yeah, and then of course I have my Rise End bookmark. But that's how I'm using the weekly section of this Hobonichi Weeks. And then we go to the back. I love this. I made it with one of those cart stickers from Willa Wallow Co. It's like a little sleeve that you put on the page, and then it's got little pockets in there so I can stick things in there. It's really cute. Trying to find something to put in there and I have nothing. But anyways, this back section, I got the Mega I want to use for journaling. So of course you can see I haven't journaled anything yet. I'm going to. But yeah, this is what this is going to be for. Just a free space where if I really feel like I want to remember something in detail or I really want to get some feelings out, this is where that's going to go. And again, no pressure to structure this in any way. It's just going to be a free space. And then I just have some bows and a koala and a pen in the back. This does not have a big back pocket. Don't really need one. But honestly, that is how I am using my Hobonichi Weeks this year. Super short and concise, nothing crazy. If you have any questions about my journaling system or memory keeping system or the cover or anything, let me know in the questions and comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!